In New York, just as he did 4 years ago, today joining the governor, mayor, and Democratic candidates at this East Side subway stop. Urging caution on developments in Iran, Mondale refuses to speculate on how the hostages might influence the vote tomorrow. In New York and nationwide, he's convinced the election will turn on turnout.
This election is as close as it can possibly be. If you vote, we win. If you don't vote, we lose.
Mondale leaves Liz Holtzman to carry on with the morning commuters. She dismisses latest polls, putting her solid second in the Senate race, believing that her big statewide pulling operation will bring a Democratic victory.
The people who are out working in the field, who believe in my candidacy and who are not on any government payroll, they believe in me, they're working for me, 30,000 people around the state, that's going to have an impact.
While the hostages may be a deciding factor for President Carter and Vice President Mondale tomorrow, Liz Holtzman's key is the man who holds the job now, Senator Jacob Javits.
If I had withdrawn from the race, Elizabeth
Javits rejects as fiction the theory that by staying in, he's hurting only Holtzman and giving the Senate seat to D'Amato.
I don't think the trade-off would have been beneficial to Miss Holtzman. It might indeed have been adverse to her, rather than beneficial.
The senator concedes his chances of winning are almost nil, but insists the people, not the pollsters, should be the ones to reject him.
I just don't feel that I'm the one to junk it. I think they have to. And from the looks of the polls, they probably will.
Frontrunner D'Amato returned to the city from an upstate tour late in the day to catch commuters at Penn Station. So confident he can almost smell the cigar smoke in the inner sanctum cloakroom of the U.S. Senate.
I think we're surging. I get the momentum across the state. As we came across Buffalo, Rochester, and Syracuse today, all of the local polls indicated we're moving and good vibrations, and I'm very optimistic, Roger. I think people want a change, and they really find that it's time for a change.
D'Amato says he may even carry 4 out of the 5 boroughs here in New York City. Pollsters do show him strong everywhere but Manhattan. The apparent momentum, of course, comes from his very costly media campaign. But the fact is, Liz Holtzman has conducted a very poor campaign. Her big post-primary lead just evaporated as she failed to broaden her base. Ironically, with only hours to go, President Carter seems to be in better shape in New York State than Holtzman. But then again, nobody's actually voted yet. Roger?